Hello, patrons. This is Megan, and I am back today with a special video for you. So this is going to be a 12 by 12 layout with a layout to the side of it to do journaling on, and that layout is going to be 6 by 12. So this layout started out just as a normal 12 by 12. I had these 6 photos, and I also was going through my stash, and I had this fun, really girly collection called Teen Spirit. And I also had it was like a birthday collection that was girl themed. And so I kind of put the two collections together and decided to make this very girly and very pink heavy layout, which I don't do a lot of pink heavy layouts. So to keep this layout really simple, I decided just to do a basic grid layout. So I'm using a basil pink cardstock, and I'm not sure what color it is. It's just a very, very light pink. I also knew that I wanted to make sure that I was inking the edges to make the mats pop off of the background, because it was going to be a very busy background. And I also knew I wanted layers on this. So I'm going to bring in a couple different patterns. They aren't big enough. And so I'm going to kind of fuss around with this. I do decide to use this polka dot, which has like a deep pink, a kind of reddish pink, yellow, teal, blue, purple. It was the perfect color to go, or colors to go along with the pink that was already, the photos were already matted on. So I'm going to cut this down. I'm going to ink the edges, and then I'm going to mat it one more time with a black paper just to pop it off of that colorful background, because I knew it needed some sort of dark color in the end as the last layer, and it worked out that I had this black paper with the colors. So I'm going to ink the edges on that as well, even though you can't really tell, but better to do it than not. So this is where I think, okay, I'm not going to have any room to do any journaling or do a title or anything. And so I come up with the idea to do a separate page for journaling and a title. And so here what I'm trying to do is find something that I could start gluing down to make it the 6-inch width. And in the end, I decided not to glue it down to anything except itself. And that works out pretty well. I still could go back and like glue it on like a white piece of paper or something. But for now, I just have it glued together by itself. And that worked out really well. I really love the pieces of paper that I chose. So at first I was thinking I was going to use the blue background with all the circles on it that had the words, but that didn't work out. And I turned it over and I saw this pink, and I was like, oh my gosh, that is perfect. So I glued those 3 strips to be 6 by 12, and it worked out perfect. So this kit that I got, I had some pink twine with it too, and then I am going to start just embellishing with the ephemera. So I think this is an Echo Park collection, right? I think it's the birthday Echo Park. I could be wrong, and I don't have the collection sitting right here in front of me, and I'm awful at taking notes while I scrapbook, like what collections I use and stuff. So yeah, I probably should get better at that, but I've always been awful at it. I just kind of use what I use, right? Okay, so here you can see I'm kind of like putting together a few different types of like embellishment clusters and things. And then I come across this pink doily and this cute little tag that says "Have Poodles of Fun," and I just thought that was so stinking cute. But then I also saw this tag that says "Everything today totally rocked," and I was like, this is about Mother's Day. My family always spoils me on Mother's Day, and so I had to pay homage to that fact that my family spoils me on Mother's Day, and they're amazing and they treat me like a queen. And I know I'm very, very lucky with my husband and my children, because a lot of moms don't really get a day to themselves on Mother's Day, you know, like they still have to be mom. And my kids and husband, like, they totally step up and let me just sit back and do nothing on Mother's Day. So it's pretty awesome. So I'm going to start gluing down all of these pieces, and I'm also going to bring out my, oh goodness, what is that called? Stapler mini attacher. I think it's from Teresa Collins. So it's a pink one. It's not the Tim Holtz one. And so I'm going to use that in every cluster that has the twine, which I think only 4 of the clusters. I don't know why I didn't put the twine in the 5th cluster, but that's okay. And I'm going to ink the edges on everything that I put down, and just to make sure that everything is cohesive and it goes the same across the board. Okay, now you can see here that I am just getting these clusters on the left-hand side put together. So I do put a second pink doily down in 2 of the clusters on this page. I am gluing down the photo, and then I am going to glue down this smaller cluster and then the top left-hand cluster by that Happy Mother's Day little banner. So that is actually like, it's a photo. I think it was like from Canva or something. Like, I found a Happy Mother's Day post, and I posted it on my social media. And so I just printed it off as an image so that I can put it in my book, or in my scrapbook. So it was an easy title. So this layout doesn't really need a title, but I consider the Everything Today Totally Rocked kind of like the overall title for this page. Like, yes, you know, it's a Mother's Day layout because it says Happy Mother's Day on it, but that's not really the title, I guess. Okay, so I am just going to finish up this last little cluster. I'm stapling down the twine, and then I'm going to add a few more stickers to each of the clusters, and then that is going to be it. I had so much fun making this layout. I am really enjoying scrapbooking again, and it's so fun that I can come back from taking off like a whole month, or 5 weeks, and feel like refreshed. Like, I feel like a whole new person now, and I'm ready to tackle scrapbooking and life and just get back to normal. So yay for being healthy and for feeling awesome. I hope that you are feeling awesome, and I will see you again very soon. Bye.